spanning the globe to bring you the constant misery of middle child syndrome, the thrill of attention, and the agony of neglect, the human drama of middle child problems. This is the smack dab wide world of sports.
Good morning, Las Cruces. Today's best music is on Magic 105, and we're really excited this morning to be joined by the likes of our mid-kid musings king. That is Bruce Hopman.
Welcome back, Bruce.
Hey, Bruce.
Hey, how you guys doing? I'm in the Olympic mood, man.
Yeah.
I am ready for the games. Let the games begin.
For the Olympics.
You should write lyrics to that.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So, obviously, the Olympics are a huge deal, man.
No, they are. I didn't realize how big they were. I mean, I didn't realize how big the Winter Olympics were until I looked and saw that, like in the 2010 games, more people watched the 2010 games than if you took, like, all the 2009 sporting events, the NBA Finals, the World Series, the College Bowl Championship Series, combined. All the people who watched all those games combined, more watch the Winter Olympics. So it's huge. It really is.
Yep.
It's very big.
USA, Big Brother. Who would you think is the mid-kid country?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good. I was thinking during, like, for the Summer Olympics, if I had to pick. No, actually, in the Winter Olympics, I guess you could say the one team, the one country would be Jamaica, right? That Jamaican bobsled.
Cool runnings,
right?
men. Yes.
Except they got a lot of attention.
Yeah,
they
too
really
much
did.
attention.
But that's why because these games are so big, because they are so viewed, I knew that, like, my coverage at the Smack Dab blog, I was going to have to up my game to like match the level of importance of this. So, like, as for the Super Bowl, where I normally I would highlight middle child athletes, and so instead of just picking out individual athletes for the Winter Olympics, I'm using the full power of the International Middle Child Union, and we are rallying behind an entire Olympic event, one that, like, never quite gets the attention or the acclaim that it wants.
Right.
And that is how I arrived at the sport curling. Now, I'm sure curling is huge in New Mexico. You must have curling sheets. That's what they call them, where you play curling on a sheet. You must have curling sheets all over New Mexico. But in case you're not familiar with the game, it's the one where it's like shuffleboard on ice, and then they have the brooms, and they take the large stones, and they slide them from one end to the other, and they try to get them into the target.
Right.
It's the most ridiculous sport.
I knew that.
Yeah.
It is a little... Now, again, another reason why I've chosen it as the middle child of Winter Olympics sports. Both the men's and the women's curling teams finished in last place at the 2010 games. So it's got that going for it too, right? and then the last thing you have to... You look at the sport, okay? A bunch of people yelling at a sliding stone while chasing after it on ice with a broom, okay? If that's not, like, middle child behavior, I mean, who else would think of inventing a sport like that other than a middle child? All the middle children in Las Cruces, everyone in New Mexico, middle children sympathizers, if you like an underdog, get behind the International Middle Child Union, and let's rally behind curling.
I'm with you.
We're behind you 100%.
Inspired.
I don't want to get into all the details of how the game is played. You can go to the blog at smackdabblog.com or follow on Twitter at Midkid Musings, and I'm going to have all kinds of links up there. There's a curling for dummies up there that you could go, actually, where you can kind of learn some of the rules. And you need to know things to say.
Curling jargon.
A good shot, you say, oh, nice rock, and then people go like, oh, this guy knows. What a pathetic. I mean, how really? These are the cool terms. These are the things to say about curling. Or if it goes bad, you say, oh, that rock picked. Learn the lingo, learn about the stones, the sheet, and all that stuff. And then we could sound like at least we know a little bit about curling. It makes our support seem more credible. I actually got in touch with the USA Curling Association to offer them our full support. They didn't call back. Now, that happens a lot. That happens a lot when I call from the union. I have a hard enough time getting you guys to return my calls. So but then a few days later, somebody actually did call me back from the Curling Association.
Oh, nice. What they
say? And they seem a little, like they're into this. They'd like us to do it. And I reminded them that before I became the world's leading middle child advocate and the world's only middle child advocate, that I was in advertising for most of my life. So I offered them some slogans, just that I wanted to bounce them off you and see if you think, what you thought of some of them. One of them I thought they could go for was USA Curling It takes stones to play. I kind of like that.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Right, that's a kind of tough one. Or USA Curling, we're not taking sheet from anyone. What?
I like that.
Right? You like that one?
Yeah.
But what about for the girls, for your women's curling? USA Women's Curling, girls just want to have fun. No?
That's cute.
We like that one. Okay, then, you know the bumper stickers that used to be on cars? Like, teachers do it with class?
Yeah.
I'm saying a bumper sticker that says, curlers do it on ice-cold sheets.
That's a good one. Not going to do you good at the bar.
They said they'd get back to me, and I'm figuring it'll probably be with some kind of subpoena or something. But
Yeah, most likely.
so for the time being, we are the unauthorized, unofficial, and probably unwanted supporter of USA Curling.
Curling is officially the mid-kid of the Olympics, the Winter Olympics.
Mid-Kid of the Olympics, let's all get behind it, and I'll be giving regular updates on the blog, on Twitter, at Mid-Kid Musings, Facebook. I'll probably be standing on a corner someplace yelling out results of curling games. Anybody who will listen, I will talk to you about curling.
Awesome. Thank you so much,
Thank you, Bruce.
You have a good morning.
All right, take it easy, guys.